I just walked out of the CCNV shelter, and it seems like we got MPD setting up over here. So I'm going to take a guess and say that you're here to warn people about K2, right?
Yes.
And I find it interesting because, you know, yeah. You expect to have that much traffic? Yeah. Because I've always said that you know, you should just give out these flyers to people and let them know what can happen. You know, I don't believe in saving somebody from themselves, but you give them a sheet of paper, tell them this is what can happen to you. You know, and if you keep doing this stuff, we'll pick up your corpse.
I mean, you're welcome to say.
Okay. By the way, last night I ran into Sam Ford from Channel 7. He was down here across the road on the other side of D Street, and I've known him for a number of years. I've had his personal contact. I have called him, sent him text messages, sent him emails letting him know about news that had popped up, and he's come out on short notice to meet up with me on a couple of occasions. And last night I just happened to pass by him while he was already out here, and he was reporting on the K2 issue. I walked up right as he was shutting down, actually, so I didn't get interviewed by him, but he did tell me that one of the administrators for the CCNV shelter had made the point that CCNV is not the epicenter of the downtown DC K2 crisis, but at the 441 4th Street building, which is the old DC Council building 2 blocks from the CCNV shelter, that it is actually the epicenter of the K2 activity. You see, well, that building across the road is the tax court, and there's another building just beyond it. You can only see very little of the top of the building. I'm trying to get a better view, but that building behind the tax court is actually 441 4th Street, the old DC Council chamber. And so it's not really that much of a difference to say that 441 4th Street is the epicenter of the downtown K2 drug crisis rather than CCNV. You can walk from one to the other in less than 5 minutes. By the way, this building right here is the U.S. Department of Labor. And it's so close to one of the biggest shelters in the country. I mean, you could literally build a catwalk between these two buildings. But that building with all the windows is 441 4th Street. Right before I sign off, let me see if I want to read what's on here. It's two-sided. What is K2? Let me start at the top. Emergency alert. District agencies are alerting residents to a potentially fatal batch of K2. Smoking or ingesting K2 or spice may lead to overdose or death. What is K2? K2, also known as spice, is a dangerous synthetic drug that is often packaged as potpourri or incense. Stay hydrated. Not drinking enough water in warm weather can make an overdose from K2 more likely. If you do not have access to water, you can request water delivery by calling the DHS shelter hotline at 202-399-7093. Find resources. Seek substance use disorder treatment. Call the Assessment and Rentals, the Assessment and Referral Center, the ARC, at 202-727-8473. Get connected to behavioral health services. Number there. Contact an outreach worker, and there's a number there. See something, say something. Okay, so what does the other side say? Hey, what's up? And the other side says the exact same thing, which kind of makes me wonder why they went to that trouble to put the exact same thing on both sides in the same language. But hey, they're trying, huh? I'm not going to knock them too hard, but I do want to point out this idiocy, shall I say? There's that side. And here's this side. You know, I'm not going to try to figure out human beings. God. Oh well. But there you have it.